Hello and welcome to VadersNewEmpire.com or my YouTube channel later, like Vader's New Empire. Sorry, voice is going a little hoarse on me. Alright, good thing I have a mute button on my headphones. I had to cough my brains out there. Yeah, this is the second part of Star Wars Lego 8096 Emperor Palpatine Shuttle. I did find the pieces in case you saw the first video I was missing. I have the box where I keep where I kept this model for a while, and that's actually the second time I built this model. Actually, it's the third time I've ever built this model. So I had it sitting in a box from last time I moved, and two of the pieces came off. It's okay though. But you can see, campy, opens up nicely. If I had my minifigure here before, I'd stick him in there, but most of these videos I don't do that. My 75049 Snowspeeder I did, but as a rare occasion I had the minifig sitting there. But as you can see, it's very nice campy. But we're not doing this part now. Working on the main body, so I can set that aside and get right back into the build. This time I'm not going to talk very much because my voice is going on me, as it does normally towards this time of the night. And I know it goes hoarse on me because I talk a little bit too much. But like I was trying to say in my first video, to buy the rights to the music for Star Wars, which I wish I could have playing along with these videos, it costs quite a bit of money. And for me to get cheesy dubstep, sorry, I call it cheesy, I wish I had the real music, along with it. Sorry if I offended anybody, but I don't care for that kind of music. I'm 45 years old, so alright, getting right along. Just in case, like I said on my first video, in case a raccoon comes on my back porch and I scream like a little girl because one comes up next to me, I hear it traipse around the woods right behind me. It's either that or a cat, but most likely it's a raccoon. They come on the back porch to eat the cat food we have sitting out for our cats out here. But I wouldn't doubt if they one of them popped up on the back porch. So if you hear me shoot one off, that's what it is. I wish I could pan over and show you the raccoon, but they get pretty big. They're about the size of a small dog. Nothing like you see up north, but it's still a good size critter to be walking up on the back porch when you're not paying any attention. But nonetheless, they don't really scare me. They just spook me a little bit when they come up behind me. Alright, getting right along here. Trying not to build off camera, but since the model is still kind of flimsy here, I'll pull it away and get it where I can put it together a little better so it doesn't fall apart or snap apart. Okay. Pop that puppy in there. I'm looking behind me now because I'm anticipating a raccoon coming up on the back porch here. Let's see. Alright. I'll try to build these pieces on camera so you can see what I'm doing step by step. I got my little box of stuff over there. I'm trying to flatten all the pieces on. I find building on a hard surface like a table or something solid is great for Lego because you can make all the pieces even by flattening them out that way. Just a little helpful tip. In this case, I built these things on the carpet before, and some of the pieces wind up all uneven, and I just don't like Legos that are uneven. And it's just one of those weird things. Alright. is that? Oh, 6. I kind of know what these are just by looking at them now, but just in case you need to know, and it's got a number next to it, then put them next to a Lego. If you see the number of studs, whoops, I knew that was going to happen. Number of studs, 6 long, that's your Lego. I just know them by looks now. I don't really count very much unless it's a really long one. Then you kind of have to, count the studs to see how many long it is. And even as long as I've been putting these things together, I still have to do that. Alright. I'm hoping everybody can hear me because I'm kind of talking at a whispered voice. It is late at night. And I am doing this. It's probably about 2 o'clock in the morning right now. Like I've said before, I like the peace and quiet. Oh, it's another cat. Okay. We have a cat the same color as the raccoons. And I just looked behind me to see if it was a raccoon sneaking up behind me. It is not. It's one of our cats. Okay, I gotta get this piece right. Okay. That's gotta go. Oh, I know what it is. This, it will move. So, I'll get it in there, Gotta make sure it's, this piece and that piece are parallel with each other. Excuse me. Just so it fits right. And it even shows you right there on the book. Make sure it looks exactly like that, So, you gotta make pretty good eye visual here to see if it's level with each other, and it is pretty good there. Okay. Also, they have the little thing up here where it shows how many studs. You can lay the Lego up there, see if you got the right piece, like that. But like I said, once you've done this enough, you can see if it's the right size or not. All right, getting right along. Sorry if you can't see exactly what I'm doing here, but if you put them together, you know what I'm doing. And if you haven't, then you can pretty much guess. Okay, 2 of those. That's what I'm missing. And there I go, not looking at the instructions fully. This is part of the wing that folds down. This is the mechanism that folds them up and down. And it's manual lift. It's not any kind of hand crank or anything like that. It'd be nice, but not entirely needed. Let's see if I can do this without breaking a piece here. Nothing worse than breaking a Lego. Come on now. Yes, I talked to my Legos. I don't want them snapping on me. Alright. There we go with that. Yeah, I was taking apart General Grievous, and a lot of my pieces were snapping on me earlier. Just because that's going to be my next real-time Lego build. And it will be the 3rd time I put him together as well. Most of these sets are my 3rd time putting them together. Because normally I just put them together and I display them. I don't really take them apart until I made this Lego blog. Did I start taking them apart again, just so I could do real-time builds. But for the most part, I try not to take them apart too many times, because after a while, the parts wear out, they break, they snap. And like I said, they're hard to get replacement pieces for these. Not extremely difficult. I mean, you can buy them online. You just, you know, if it snaps right then and there, you kind of have to steal from another set or make do another way. There we go. And that sits fairly nice. This should go. Okay. It's still parallel, which is good. That piece and that piece are all the same plane, you know. So when it sits there, it's even. Now, and also it says to do this. Drop it down so it's like that. So now every piece sits flat on the table. You get the point. Alright, there we go. I gotta build another one exactly like that. I wish I had remembered that, because then I would have been able to put together the same pieces at the same time. So I have to go back to the set and get the same pieces, put it all back together. I should have known, because it says 2 times right there. Just one of those things. Alright, let me get this one out of the way. Get this one done pretty quick. I'm just going to go through it and not talk very much. So there's going to be a moment of silence. You know, turn up your radio or whatever you got going. By all means, go right ahead. Sorry if I'm building a little bit off camera, but you've seen how this first one went together. So no need to explain it. I'm also trying not to breathe into the camera, or into the microphone that's sitting right in front of my face. Let's see. What am I missing here? Oh. Pieces jumping out of the box. Oh, there goes the dog. And that dog is barking at 2 a.m. in the morning. Kind of got a jittery dog. It was barking its head off as soon as I stopped the last video, which I'm so glad I waited. Good watchdog, though. Here we go with this stubborn piece again. Man, they just don't want to go together like that. Alright. Almost got it. It goes quick. That piece is pretty loose in there. Alright. Alright, fold that down. Get it even. I Something didn't just break on me there. I felt like a piece snapped on me, but we're good to go. Alright. And this is how they go in the set. One there. One there and one there. Alright. On to the next step. I'm still building on camera, that's a good thing. Uh-oh. Piece jumping out of my hands. I'm trying to go a little quicker now. Now I keep an eye on the timer on my videos. If I ever had to do a real-time speed build, I could do it, but mistakes happen when you go too fast at something. Just like anything in life. Go too fast on something, you're bound to miss it. Unless you're a jet fighter pilot, then you better be going fast. Or a race car driver, that's the only way you're going to win the race. Alright, 2 of these. It's funny, I just pulled these 2 pieces apart, not but 10 minutes before I started the video. Alright, got that. Okay, 2 of these. Still building on camera, that's good. Goes there. It's going together fairly quick. As long as you just watch what you're doing, you'll be alright. Oh, and figures, there's a piece missing. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? One piece is missing. Now, if I'm right, I could probably find this piece fairly quick. Oh no, it's only 1 piece. I saw it up there and I thought it said 2. Good thing for me, huh? Alright. What am I missing, though? Okay, there's... It's so hard to tell where the pieces go if you don't concentrate, pay attention. Alright, that goes there. See, I started to speed up and I almost messed up. I thought I was missing another piece. There's a heck of a glare coming off my page here too, and it's really difficult to see everything on that page when I glance up. All I see is a glare up there. Alright. By the way, in this set, it does, the top does come off. It's a 2-piece hinged part, and you unhinge it and pull the top part right off. That way you can play right inside the set itself. So it makes it very playable. Playability is good, I mean, say. I don't know if you saw my head dunk in there. I'm looking around. It says 2 of these. I have 1 of these. Why do I only have 1? Alright. Well, yeah, that's really odd when I'm missing just 1. Let's see. Did I put it somewhere else on the table and I just don't see it? See, that's the question at hand, right? I do have my General Grievous set back here, and maybe it got put in there. Sorry for the noise. But if you build Legos, then this ain't noise. This is musical. Yeah. Go figure, boys and girls, I am missing another piece. But if I look over, I have a rolling chest here, just filled with pieces and parts, just in case of things like this. Let's see if I can get lucky and find just that piece. Hey, what do you know? That's the handy thing about having extra Lego pieces at your disposal. I have miscellaneous sets over there. If I need to grab a piece, then I just roll it over and snatch a piece. I've got tons of boxes of Legos on this back porch actually just for that reason, just in case I'm missing something. Oh, you know what? Didn't even realize what color those were. They're black. And there they are. I guess it really doesn't matter what color you put in there, right? As long as they fit. And you are your own maker of these models, so you can pretty much put any color you want. If you want them all fluorescent green, it's up to you. I try to do what the set calls for, though. Unless I'm absolutely missing that piece, or broken, or whatever you have. Then I'll make do with whatever I got. Alright. That goes there. It's looking together. It's looking together. It's looking good so far. I think I've actually quieted down my voice because like I said, it's late at night. And I'm starting to lose my voice, so I'll try to conserve my voice. Not that y'all want to hear me talk, but I just figure it's better than dead silence. I could be wrong. Leave any comments underneath the videos in YouTube, or leave a comment on my site. Let me know if you care to even hear what I'm saying. I've had nothing but good comments on my site. Some of them I don't post all the comments on. It's just I tend to like to have my conversations off my site. It's a new thing I'm doing this year. I do read comments. If you have a comment, I do read them. Right here I am building off site. I just don't want to snap these things. They're pretty flimsy right here, and especially these kind of pieces. They're real thin. They're known to break. Even the piece off General Grievous, it snapped. I don't know if you can see that too good, but it snapped right there. And to buy another one, a piece like that is, I'll have to order it. And I just don't want to keep ordering pieces, because every time I have to break it, every time there's a broken piece, I gotta take it from another set. And eventually I'd like to have all my sets together all in one place and be able to display them like that, you know. It's just the way it is, the way I am. Oh, man. You can probably tell I'm stretching my arms pretty far across this desk to get to these pieces. Okay, there's two of those. I should have known. Oh, and I didn't oil my chair. I had to mute my microphone. I'm coughing a lot now. Don't know if I'm coming down with something or whatnot. But this part I'm putting together right now, I believe is the part that fits Vader's head. Once I get it together, you'll understand if you've never put this set together. Where they put the helmet on Vader in the movie. This is that part of that scene, I guess you could call it. Alright. Just one of these. It looks gray, but it's really black. think. Well, it's black in this set. Alright. Yeah, I'm looking around. I don't see a gray one. It looks gray on there, but, you know, hey. Alright. I love these little pieces here. They're rubber molded pieces, so they go right on top of these axles. This is where his head fits down in. It holds it pretty good too. Alright. And this slides here on this piece. Oops. Right like that. And it goes like that. Just like that. Piece of cake. Going together nicely. Alright, what are we looking for time here? Almost 25 minutes, a little over 25 minutes, not doing too bad. I'm probably going to have to wind up making the rest of these videos during the day tomorrow, when I got a lot more light, and I don't have to whisper so much. I kind of got a late start on these, so wound up pulling pieces for this set, and I forgot how big the set was. I forgot there was 2 books to it, but that's okay. Fun. 8 of these. I always think these things look like old style lanterns. Okay, there's 8 of those, right? Yep. And then 8 of the blue studs. You know, I was playing a lot of Lego Star Wars on my Xbox recently until my Xbox fell over and scratched my disc. So now I've been playing Lego Lord of the Rings. But in both those games, that's currency. Which, if that was currency, I'd have a lot of money right now. I mean, real currency, you know. Alright. In case anybody doesn't know what currency is, that means money. Everybody knows what money is. Alright, all these go on there. Pretty easy. I don't know if I built that off camera, but yeah, you get the point. Alright, and these just go right back in here. This is your engines to the ship. I'll tilt this up so you can see the back of it here in a second. Make sure I press them all down, make sure they're all fitting good. Nothing worse than a loose Lego. Because you go push on one section, something pops off or breaks when you're 8 steps into it, you know. Nothing worse than that. Okay, as you can see, there's the engine of it. You can pretty much tell what it's going to look like in the back. Alright, 2 of these, which are really hiding from me over here. And you can pretty much tell it's the finished product near the back. Nothing much more goes around. I think there's a part that wraps around it. If I remember correctly, don't quote me on that. It's been a while. Get some of these pieces. Oh, I messed up. Okay. Like that. And this part should slide. Still pretty good, yeah. Nice. Getting right along. Oh. Hopefully everybody can see what I'm doing. Yeah, pretty good. I would zoom down more, but if I do that, then I run the risk of building off camera. And I don't want to do that. can see the little parts and pieces I'm putting on. And I always try to keep everything straight so it looks nice and even. Alright, 4 of those. There they are. 3 or 4 of these. And they go around the back engine area. Make sure I got that tight on there. There we go. Alright. Going together nice and smoothly now. Alright, I'm going to spin this around and get this piece and this. And I'll pull this part back because that's what it says to do. Stick this here. That's the stand for the bed. If you look in my Vader's New Empire site and you go to the very top of the site, I have pictures that slide by. This model is actually, it shows up as one of those sliders. And it looks right down into the very back of this part. And I put on there, have a seat on Vader's bed, which I thought was appropriate. Because that's pretty much what it is in the movies. But not really where he sleeps, but yeah, he could. I guess he can sleep wherever he wants. He's Lord Vader, right? You know, it's funny, I don't think I've ever noticed. I think they only said Lord Vader in the first movie, first Star Wars movie that came out. I don't remember them saying that in any other movie. Kind of strange, huh? After that was all Darth Vader, Darth Vader, Darth Vader. Alright, that fits on there nice. And I'm getting there. 2 seats. Of course we need seats, right? They go right in there. Just like that. Gotta sit somewhere. That goes there. No more of these. And we're just zooming along here. Like I said, I'm trying to go fairly quick, and I said I wasn't going to talk very much, but it's better than hearing the whir of the fan I got over here cooling off my computer. Because if I don't cool off my computer, my camera and that video will do really weird things. Because it tends to overheat when I got my camera plugged in for some odd reason. And all I can hear in the background is the fan. But my parts are starting to dwindle a little bit here. Most of it's flat. Well, most of it over here is flat pieces. Just for the wings and the top fin. All the little tiny parts are for inside. The majority of them. But that's alright. Well, I was moving along right along until I forgot where I put these. Many more pieces of these. Oh yeah, I love that noise. Snap. Well, you know what? I skipped right over a part. I mean, I just didn't even look at it. I skipped over step 36. Didn't even think about it. That's what I'm talking about. Not paying attention. rushing through things real quick. I want to make sure I got this right. Okay. One goes there. I do that. It's just get on a roll and go, go, go. There we go. These actually hold the lightsabers in, if I remember correctly. Like I said, it's been a while since I've put this together. Let's see, I got... Oh, you know, I started to do that step and I skipped right past the second part. Alright. One of these little Lego studs. I really love this blue color. The blue and the fluorescent green. I don't know what it is about that color. I just really enjoy it. Okay, let me make sure I get this right, because I don't want to get it wrong. Okay, that goes there. Hey, the last of these. Okay, that's what I thought. Sticks off the back. Like that. Oh, and two of these. Right there. I'll tell you, whoever thinks these things up, it's got a lot of time on their hands. A lot of time, a lot of patience. I would love to know how they go through the process. I know they take the actual models of Lego, Star Wars, and try to model the Legos after them. I believe, don't quote me on this, but I think the Executor class Star Destroyer they actually got from somebody else. They had made a set and submitted it to Lego, and they made the set. And I think they even did that with the DeLorean for Back to the Future. I believe it was made by a woman. Don't quote me on that either. Who is another Lego brick blogger, and submitted the time machine, and I think that's how they got that going. Alright, two of these, two of those. There's the back half, that's the engine, or not the engine, the front of it, sorry. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here, thinking I'm working on the back. I'm actually working on the front. It's actually where the command module plugs into. Alright. We're almost done with this middle part, folks. And I'm probably going to stop the video after that, because it's getting late. My voice is going, and I got all the time in the world to build these things. That's right, you wouldn't know it, because all you have to do is go to the next video in line. But the only way you would notice it was not during the nighttime. It'd be a lot brighter on the video. Okay, this is Darth Vader's bed, at least what I consider his bed. And this goes like this, and it's just, that's where he would lay. Actually, give me a second, I'll grab a Darth Vader real quick. Whoops, he came with part of the 7965 Millennium Falcon I got laying down here. I believe it was 7965. Alright, let me have your lightsaber there, Vader. And he lays in there. Well, he's got the cape on this one, but he lays in there, and the back legs stick to that. And this part comes down and snatches his helmet. And he can take his helmet off. Watch me. Yeah, see? Like that. Hold this helmet in place, and you pop it back on, like that. And up he goes. Off to the races. Give him back his lightsaber. My hero in all the movies, Darth Vader. Gotta love Darth Vader, right? leave him over there to oversee the project. Alright. I'll just leave it like that. I got all the pieces and parts. Yep. Alright, it even shows in there how he lifts up and head goes on, he lifts up, just like in the movies. But I just put that Vader away, actually. I just found him in another box. But I did not put him in with the set. Okay. Let me get this going real quick. I believe there's 2 of these, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and build another one right along with it. Like that. Goes in there like that. I'm trying not to breathe too heavy into the microphone here. It's kind of hard. It's hard not to breathe. Alright, there's the guns for the front of it. Let me see if I get that in the right spot. There we go. Pull them down like that. Alright, we're getting right along here. Alright, flip this over. Spin this around, because that's what it says to do. Grab these 2. Let me see. I have to pick it up like this so you can see what I'm doing, and so I can see what I'm doing. They go in there just like this too. Snaps right in. There we go. And this is the landing gear, so I really love the landing gear, the way it folds up underneath the set. It's just, it makes the piece. I love anything that moves on Legos. It's the way they should be. Alright, let me make sure I get this in the right spot. This goes there. And this one goes there. Whoa. Almost had a catastrophe on my hands there, folks. That box goes and the video will stop. I'll have to be picking up Legos all night. Alright, put this. I'll pull those down, flip this over. Lightsabers. Everybody loves lightsabers, right? I do too. They go right in here. And they do kind of, they will click into place there. Just gotta be real careful not to break anything off here. Let me get my hands in there. There's Darth Vader's lightsabers, just all ready for him to get up and wield 2 lightsabers, which is something Vader never did, but he's got an extra one. What do you know? Alright, now comes, of course, the command module. And, well, here we go again. I'm bound and determined to knock that box over, so I'm going to step back a little bit. And it just goes right into the holes in the front, just like this. Snap right in there. So far, so good. I think we're on the next bag. Yes, we are. This is where I'm going to stop the video. It's getting late at night, so I'll have to start this up in the morning. But you can see the wings do fold up like this. There is landing gear underneath, and it kind of slides up and down like that underneath the model. It's really nice. Wings fold up and down. And I'm glad I haven't put the set together too many times. It's still very, very nice and tight and rigid. And that's the pieces. Hold it all together. So far, it's looking nice. It's a fairly big set, actually. It's a very good showpiece too. I love showing this piece. But there you go. But thanks for stopping by VadersNewEmpire.com or my YouTube channel, Vader's New Empire, and checking out my real-time build set, a real-time set build for, or it's titled Real-Time Build Set Number so-and-so, 8096 Emperor Palpatine Shuttle. By all means, come on back for the third part. And like I said, if if you don't want to listen to my voice, and put on your favorite radio station or Star Wars music, preferably, and just go ahead and follow along. There will be a set instruction video, or a set instruction book for this set coming on my site very soon. So if you don't have this exact set, then if you have any Star Wars Legos, then look in the very back of that instruction book, and it'll give you all the pieces and parts, and you can put it together yourself. I don't know if you can still buy this set. You might be able to. It's still a fairly new set as far as the Lego line goes, and if you can't, I'm sure you can find it on eBay or any one of those places. You might even be able to find it still on Lego.com. But by all means, come on back for the third video, and thanks for stopping by VadersNewEmpire.com or my YouTube channel, Vader's New Empire. Have a wonderful day.